So, hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. If you weren't aware, on Wednesday night I did a live stream with John Ruler, the action figure grader, the Blacked Out Ewoks, Tim from Bosk's Bounty, and we had a special guest on, which was Gianni from Red 5 Designs. Now, I'd love to say if you've been living under a rock and you don't know who this guy is and what the book is that they are making, I better be careful about that because some people might not know. In fact, there was a few people who watched that live stream that weren't aware of the book. And so I'm doing this video now to let you know that there is a week left to get the book that they have made, and it is awesome. I've only seen a few images, and these are the ones that I'd like to show you in a bit more detail in this video. But it's going to be the definitive collection of the accessories, the characters, the card backs, variations to date. So where do I sit with all of that? You know, I mean, if you watch my channel, you've known for a long time that I am a modern vintage collection collector. But being a child of the 80s, there's one reason why I'm interested in that whole thing anyway. It's because I can still remember the kind of line from when I was, you know, a kid, the card backs and everything. That's why I'm hooked into this. But as the front cover says, this book by Gianni and Red 5 Designs is going to be the most in-depth book to the original Kenner line of action figures that's ever been made. But just to let you know that there is 1 week as of today left to order this book. I actually personally thought that the backing was over a long time ago because I saw it on a few live streams months ago now, and I thought the backing period had gone, but I was wrong about that. You know, you can still get it now. So there's 1 week left, and it's huge as well. As he will confess, there's been slight delays with it, but that's because they're trying to get this thing right. You know, as I remarked, if you're going to do something definitive, get it right. It's not like something like a website that you can tweak and then, you know, amend it. They're working on it so that it is as best as it can be, and that is awesome. So it's going to be till that date that you can order it, and I'll leave the details in the description below, and it will be just a pleasure to show you a few of the pages on how it's going to look, because it looks fantastic. It looks totally amazing, and it's totally my cup of tea. You know, I'm fascinated with that kind of thing, you know, seeing the variations of card backs, stickers, figures inside, weapons that accompany it, you know. It's fascinating. But this thing has been done so well with such care and love and research, you know, flowcharts to make it as clear and precise as possible. It's going to be an absolutely epic read for anybody who is interested in the Kenner line, the modern TVC. This is where it all began, you know. This is the first line of toys ever made, and this will be the definitive accompaniment to that collection. So without further ado, let's have a look at it now. But I want to say thank you again to Gianni for sending these images over. Also for coming on the live stream. If you want to see Gianni talking about it himself, then do check it out on that live stream, which was Wednesday. I'll leave a link to that as well in the description. But again, this thing is going to be huge. Check what was said about it.
Oh, look what Greg's got. Hold on, Greg's got, I just love that right there. That's what's...
I mean, we showed this before. This is what it was going to be when the Kickstarter finished. So that is the, what, 400 pages. Now that's more. Now that's a lot more. It's going to be bigger.
So a quarter of that again.
Yeah, it's going to be bigger than this.
I just want the dust cover at this point.
I know the dust cover looks excellent. So as you can see, this thing is going to be huge as well. That will be awesome. It's probably going to break your coffee table. Apparently 5 kilograms in all. Madness. All right, so let's have a look at some of these pictures then he sent. And you can tell immediately the care and attention that's gone into it. Existing and predicted card backs. You know, BOE was doing this recently with the modern line. We were looking at what is possible, the infinite possibilities of card backs and stuff, and it's mind-boggling. I like the way it's all been set out as well, color-coded. Used on Star Wars card backs, Empire, Return of the Jedi, Power of the Force. It's a beautiful color coding. Looks great. Really good. Beautiful flow charts. You know, shows you the master card back. Look at that extended sticker off of Bosk. Wow. Masters. The rocket firing Fett there. Look at that as well. Boba Fett sticker off of there. Awesome. And this is one of the pages that was shown in the live stream. So it made BOE's ears prick up, and you've got the likes of Yorkie Bespin who've looked at all variations of Luke. The year of release, you know, the weight, the price, $1.99, look at that. It's all the variations of head. You've got the orange, yellow, brown, the weapons. In fact, speaking of weapons, there's a whole section for the armory. And then there you are. This is just Jeff's museum, this, isn't it? Look at that. So you've got all variations of Luke there. Return of the Jedi Empire and New Hope. But there's just so much detail. It's just like, wow, that's just one page. You scroll up here, what have we got there? Oh, there you go, the card backs. And all the sticker variations. Look at that. Wow. That's just awesome. Then there's obviously other pages dedicated to the figures that are loose, all the variations of that. C-3PO removable limbs. Wow, a figure I remember getting. It's a slightly more silver one, that one. And then I've got R2-D2 there with the domes. Variations of sticker. The material used. Fantastic. AT-AT Commander. I used to love that figure. Wow. There's just so much detail put into it. The sculpt, this country of origin details as well. The coup. And here was the armory we mentioned before. All the different accessories, who they belong to. Wow, look at that. Now that is detail. You know, as Tim was saying recently, he was about to buy something on the internet and some guy piped up and told him, hey, hang on, be careful. You've got to make sure the blaster has this on it for it to be legit, you know. So it's details like that. And if you've got something like this, at least you can cross-reference it. Just a quick look at some of the presentations. Here we go. Here's a little thing about the thing. Now, the size of the book as well, it's huge. It has grown. What with the detail they've added. So now you're getting 5 kilograms, over 500 pages. What's this all about? Gold edition. Only 77 produced, 154 produced. These are sold out. That's the last one you can get. I showed this before. This is a quick look at the contents as well. I just think the layout as well, for something so complicated as well. The layout, you got to take your hat off to these guys. They just, I mean, this is what the human brain wants to do. It wants to categorize and make clear something that's so vast as this, the Star Wars collection, the original Star Wars collection, and this is just the Kenner line. You know what I mean? Wow. Aha! Of course, the baggies and the mail order stuff. Now the baggies, this is something that's sort of beyond my expertise. I didn't realize, but there's a whole breakdown. But this is just a whole new world to me. Made in Hong Kong. Just insane. Oh my god, it tells you about the materials of the bags as well. The accessories that came in. Printed matter. Wow. The variations of that. Bloody hell. It's like a can of worms, is it not? Like I said, you know, I confess, a lot of this goes right over my head. I didn't even know these things existed. So, there you are. Look at this. I mean, these are just a few pages as well. AT-AT Driver, Imperial Commander. Again, that whole thing of variation of the head sculpts, paint application, accessories. Oh, and this is just amazing as well. The time that's gone into getting that straight. Taiwan, Mexico, Hong Kong. More details on the armory, of course. You saw this on the Luke page anyway, but the lightsaber stuff is just amazing. Telescopic lightsabers. Look at that. That's just awesome. It's got grabs from the original art. Pop-up lightsabers, of course, the green one. That went with the R2. The armory again. So it's just absolutely incredible, isn't it? It's mind-blowing. I don't know where to look first. It's crazy. I hope I've not made you dizzy. I'm just sort of spinning around the page. But just to give you a flavour of what's on the pages and the detail that they go into. But yeah, go and back the book. You've got one more week. It's going to be worth it, isn't it, for what you get out of this? And it's for all time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Gianni, again, for sending me those things. And thank you for watching, The details are down below in the description as well if you want to go and check out the book. So you have 7 days left to back it. And I hope you enjoy it. If you do get it, I don't think you will be disappointed whatsoever. Awesome stuff. Thank you for watching. I have been Only One Kenobi. Only One. Out.